Well, hello there. Thank you for joining us here at Coolest Life. My name is Tony, and this is a Coolest Life Masonic Edition. I'm here at Scotch-Irish Lodge 154 here in Cleveland. Is Cleveland? I'll put it somewhere in here. I don't know exactly what city. I think it's Cleveland, North Carolina. Not to be confused with that other Cleveland that's up north somewhere. You know how those people are. Yeah, that's right. You know the one. You know the Cleveland I mean, Pennsylvania. No, the one in Ohio. Anyway, so we're about to have lodge here. Just got approval to do a video as we go inside. Luckily, I met one of the brothers in here before at another meeting, so he vouches for me. So because if you don't get vouched for before you go in, you get investigated. Yeah. So you got to know your stuff. Not just anybody can walk in there. That's how what we call tile the lodge. You make sure there's no cowans and eavesdroppers lurking around. And so anyway, I'm gonna go in here and hopefully have a really good meeting. Looking forward to seeing the inside of this lodge, and I hope you are too. Oh, and by the way, as I mentioned that, if you have a lodge you'd like me to come see, put a note down at the bottom. IM me, DM me, whatever you need to do. Get a message to me and do a video yourself, and we'll figure out a way to get it uploaded here at Coolest Life. But right now I'm going to go inside because I'm just out here living, and so are you. The Coolest Life, Masonic Edition. Well, good news, I'm up here and inside. And we're going to take a look at some of this what they got over here. And you can see we saw this at one of the other lodges. They've got this display. This, of course, is for some of their degree work, some images that they point out and do a lecture. This is actually they're in mourning now, which is why this is, they just lost their brother a week and a half ago, which is why this is black, but this is their charter. And that's the September 11th, Scotch-Ireland Lodge. This is their senior warden's area here. I don't know what this is. Almost looks like a bee trap. I don't know exactly what that is. What's it say? Use of dedication, cremation. Nice. These columns here are only about 6 feet tall. Maybe 6'2". Not real huge, but they're real nice. In good condition. And my favorite is any kind of time you have furniture like this, it's got a Masonic logo on it. Thumbs up, I love that. I love it that no one else could just come in here and use their furniture because this is theirs. He's also got the matching level here, and this would be his column here that he uses. And they are using gavels, not truncheons here. I did notice one other thing. They've got this is the rear end of an automobile. This is where the drive shaft goes into the rear end, is what they use. They've got several of these around the room that they use to hold their staffs. Never seen that before. And over here, there is some swords they have displayed. And the chair's in really good condition too. Let me go on over here. This is Junior Warden sits. It's in great condition. Chairs could use some little bit of repair. Got some wear and tear on them, but they're definitely usable. All the chairs sit good. Same kind of thing. He's got his plum up there, his matching one here. His column. Here's where they put their 3 lesser lights. If you'll notice, as I quickly turn around, there's no lights around the altar here. So they will use the one I just showed you, this one, for their degree work is how they bring it out. You see they're together too. There's not 3 separate columns, and each lodge can decide how they want to do that per this state. I've seen this in other states too. I think Washington, D.C. actually has several sets like this, and so does Indiana. I believe they have a set like this. Indiana lodges use that a lot. So you got where your master sits. Of course, you got the 3 steps, and he's got the level here. I'm sorry, the square, and the square here, and that's the picture of George Washington. We see a lot of. I think the last lodge we saw that in, he was That particular picture was actually the senior warden's desk. The altar is not huge, but it's nice. Definitely got some age to it. They say inside of this altar it's locked, and it's got the original Bible from the lodge. So every master mason that's ever been raised, his name is actually inside of that book, inside of that Bible in there. I got the G hanging here. And one other thing, I was just told a story about a picture I'm going to show you here in a minute. They've actually got an ear of corn. Difference in this ear of corn that I've never seen before. Normally it's actually an ear of corn. This was is not technically corn. It's made to look like corn. It's basically a piece of art, I guess you would say. But they have it suspended right here at the junior warden's station, and we know why that is. If you're a Mason, if you don't know why they would do that, and you're not a Mason, become a Mason, they'll tell you why we have an ear of corn suspended at this location. And they said that there is a newspaper article, and how about this? I like the door knocker. And let me see if I can find a ballot box. I found it. How about that ballot box? Never seen one like that one. This has definitely got some age to it. I would say maybe they don't use it because it's got some age to it, but I believe they do. And the reason I believe they do is because it's got balls in it. And squares. It's actually got 154, which is their lodge number here, and you would drop them in there and pull it out there. Nice. I should just I'll put a black cube in there anyway. No, just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. You can see the definite shape. It's not squared. It's actually got it's angled here, more like a keystone. That'd look good in Pennsylvania, wouldn't it? I like the square and compasses on top. I don't think I've ever seen one like that. I've seen some with square and compasses, but not that were like a piece of wood. And this is actually shaped to look like a trowel. Really neat ballot box. I like it. And this is an old picture or an article about the old Masonic home. It's actually a Masonic lodge in Cleveland. If you'd like to read that, you may do so, and I will let you stop and do that if you'd like to. It talks about how they had the old building, and they tore it down and they built another one, and what they did with the old building. So that's pretty neat. Well, I hope you enjoyed this visit to this lodge. It's a Scotch-Irish lodge here in Cleveland, North Carolina. That's where I am. I knew where I was. You get a chance to visit these brothers, who do so. Was really welcomed with open arms. I cannot say that enough about visiting lodges. Everyone's always so friendly and giving. And in fact, they gave me a lapel pin for coming to lodge. And I actually gave them one in return that I tend to give away. But be sure to like and subscribe and send us to brothers who've never been to this lodge or think about attending a lodge, because I believe these brothers meet twice a month, the second and fourth Tuesdays, I believe. Actually, out on the sign. You'll see that in a minute because I'll post that picture. But I'm going to let you go because I just need to get back to living the coolest life, Masonic edition.